that anybody did not do before marrying you, don't expect that.
When I stopped going to school, I cried, just any blind boy.
Thanks for joining me today on Deep Waters with Deborah Waters. This is where we talk about real life stories. We talk about deep issues, sometimes controversial, usually deep personal issues. We love to share perspectives, hear your side of the story or hear your side of the topic of the day and hear ours. And usually we also bring in a special guest who is usually an expert on the topic to give us a deeper perspective on the topic of the day. Today is no exception. I want to remind you that Deep Waters is live on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. on Mondays, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Wednesdays, and 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Friday. It's your number one talk show on radio and TV, and we're streaming to you live on Radium 93.7 FM and Silverbed News 24, which you can also watch on Star Times Channel 109, or simply go on YouTube, search for Silverbed N24. Click on the live button to watch the show live. We're still in the month of December, and throughout the month of December we're doing 10k giveaway, 10k naira giveaway on every show. So yeah, if you want to be a part of it, to tap into this giveaway, just make sure you are contributing on the show. You're calling in and you're contributing, and at the end of the show we'll get to pick maybe one winner or two winners who will be a partaker of this 10k cumulative naira giveaway. So yeah, stay tuned for the show. Today we'll talk about nudity in fashion. We're talking about nudity in fashion. Is it trendy or indecent? Is nudity in fashion a trendy thing, or would you call it indecent? Why is nudity a growing fashion trend? Thankfully, I have a special guest with me, joining me in a bit, but we have to go on a break. He's a fashion consultant, an image and style director. Welcome back. This is Deep Waters with Deborah Waters. We're talking about nudity in fashion. And I reminded you that we're still doing our 10k giveaway on every show. 10k naira, not dollars. Giveaway on every show in this December, to say thank you to our fans, our listeners, our viewers, and those people who are just lovers of the show. Don't forget, you can follow us at deepwaters_podcast on Instagram to be a part of the show and to be closer to the show, basically. And to tap into this 10k naira giveaway, please do well to join in the conversation for today. Why is nudity a growing fashion trend in the world today? Who would you blame for this fashion trend? Would you blame the fashion designers, the parents, the social media, the influencers, celebrities? Who would you blame in all of this? Thankfully, I have a special guest with me in the studio. Yes, enough of us talking. It's time for us to hear from the experts themselves. As a fashion consultant, an image and style director, a Nigerian-based fashion consultant, and also that helps with interest, that has a keen interest in visual storytelling, creative productions, wardrobe coordination, and personal style development. This English plenty, all in the name of fashion. God help us. Over the years, he has worked on a couple of projects ranging from music videos to fashion shows to editorials, advertising campaigns across different industries. I even want to say across different countries, or states, or continents. As a creative director and stylist, and therefore you can tell that he's one of the best in the industry. And he's styled, if I start to mention the names of the people he's styled, you'll be like, this guy is actually huge. You know that these people, we don't even get to, you just see the style on the celebrities, but you don't even get to hear of them. But thankfully, that's why Deep Waters, we give voices to people you don't really hear. You just see their works and say, okay, this is JU, this is Just Us, or this is Joseph Usiago. Like I love to say, he has styled the video, Flavor, Buju, Joe Boy Around Town, and I wanted to add my name to the list, but unfortunately. Soon. Ladies and gentlemen, I have with me Joseph Usiago.
Oh, shout out.
Why are you sounding like an artist like this?
How am I sounding like an artist? Maybe I've been around there.
Body language is giving artist vibe. And you're a fashion consultant.
But actually, that's my role now, but I just express with fashion.
Yeah, I know. You're an artist, actually, because artists, we feel like most time when we say artists, we think, they're the people that sing. No, artists is all the people that actually express art in various ways, right?
I don't know, English is scary, but there, right? Being an artist is just being you, man.
Just being you.
Yeah, I swear.
They don't come with another definition. They say being an artist is being you.
It's just expressing yourself. You're expressing yourself. Maybe your journey. It could be your journey. It could be your story. It could be anything. basically.
Interesting. Now, coming from an expert's perspective, we've heard from all the listeners and all that, but I want to hear from you. What is fashion? And when does it move from fashion into nudity? Or is fashion nudity, or is nudity fashion?
Nudity is on its own, and nudity can be seen as art.
Okay.
Right? What fashion on its own is art, is an expression of yourself through clothing, accessories, or anything. But nudity just had a relationship in fashion when we're talking about like fashion marketing, when the angle of like sex sells. So it was more used in fashion for like marketing. Like in the 80s when was it Calvin Klein, the one that makes jeans. And again, nudity came from the perspective of Western culture. And Calvin Klein, when he did a campaign, and like it had a famous saying that says like, "Oh, sex sells, but socks unfortunately we only sell jeans." So visually, nudity has always been like appealing. Just more of like true clothing, where you now include clothing. Oh, I want to show skin. I want to show this. I feel like. So that's why I say like, it's just like anything in fashion. There's trends.
Interesting.
It comes and goes. But indecent fashion first. Being in fashion, you have to be indecent. You have to be indecent. What does it mean? Non-conformist. You can check it now. You should check it. Like that's what it means.
Okay.
You get. But being
so you're saying fashion itself is indecent.
Fashion on its own, you're like a rule breaker. Like it's just you're expressing.
For me, say I'm expressing fashion, but I'm not breaking any rules, am I?
You have to break rules.
How? Okay, so this is not fashion.
No,
then.
but like
that means I'm not fashionable. Hey,
you see where I started earlier. Thank God. You see where I started earlier. Where I said English is very complicated. But like,
do you want to speak your language then?
Policy. There are many more languages.
This English is complicated. Maybe we can speak Igbo.
But that's fine. So, but like, yeah. But to me, Sha, it's still like that. I said that I still go with the rule. Like, it's still in the set.
So, as a fashion consultant, you don't have any problem with, nudity growing as a fashion trend these days, since it's an expression.
Fashion trend amongst who? Like
amongst everyone.
What's everyone?
Owambe people.
Okay.
On social media.
Okay.
In just your day-to-day life, you see some people will just step out. I even saw one event that someone came. It was a party event. She wore bra and bomb shorts into an Owambe this thing and was just.
Oh,
dancing.
she wore gele too as well.
No, she didn't wear gele. She wore gele. It would have been nice, Abby. That would have been
I don't know.
fashion.
Really, I don't know. That would just be an expression or something. I don't know. I didn't see.
And that's
picture.
okay, right?
As in that's okay.
That's what it is.
That's
right?
that's what it is. Exactly.
That's what fashion is or nudity is.
You're playing me with two sides here.
Because you're not helping us out here.
Okay, where am I to help you?
I was like fashion.
Okay.
I said what's fashion? You said fashion is art. And I said what nudity? You said nudity is nudity.
No, nudity is the state of being naked. That's it. Nudity is the state of being naked.
So if you are not completely naked, it's still like cool. It's still like fashion.
See, first things first, you said that there's a saying that we came to this world naked, but like we're not forced to wear clothes. They said Adam misbehaved or something happened, right? We have to wear clothes. Then people now choose a particular style, which is different from fashion entirely. So style is different from fashion. Do you understand? Fashion is just a tool like clothes or like accessories. Express yourself. Do you understand?
So when do you cross the line, or don't you?
When you choose to be an individual in that part. Do you understand? When you choose to be an individual, my body is a certain kind of way. But I'm still seeing the beauty in my body. I want to like capture this. I want to capture that. That's you being an individual.
So that means if you don't in fashion, there's no crossing of the line.
In fashion, it's like it's an open playground. It's just like an open playground. Like it's not even on a. You're not talking on a world level. You're talking in fashion. Fashion is like you're just expressing yourself. It's just more like me now. Maybe I don't know how to paint. You tell me, I'm in front of a canvas. You tell me, just paint anything. But without anything, would it be exhibited? But okay, I can still express myself on canvas. I can draw a tree. I can draw a house. I can draw a lake. Do you get? But like,
that makes sense. So let it come down to the society. So why does the society, the general public, or people generally have a problem with overexposure, or for men sagging, or for men, for women just nudity? Why does the society have such a huge problem with it if it's an expression of fashion?
Society has a problem with people keeping their hair. Why would they have a problem with people doing nudity? That's it now. Because of being decent is being a conformist. Like it's being reasonable. Everyone is generally accepted you. Do you understand? That's it. Like, do you understand? Like, oh yeah. Like I said, like I tell people, like it's just for me now. Maybe you come into the bank fresh on a Monday morning, and you want to come and collect money from your account officer, and you just go to the counter, you see someone like me with suit and tie, and I'm telling you, hey, good afternoon, how can I help you? Like, won't you be like, what's the person doing? Manager, help me or something. But really, I'm just that nigga. I'm like, you're just judging me by what you're saying. But I'm actually responsible to maybe do that transaction for you.
So this thing they say, dress the way you want to be addressed. Do you agree with it? Does it apply? Does it still apply?
That's where style comes in. Yes, now you have to own it. You have to know your style. You have to know, like, that's not say like style and fashion, and they are two different things. Fashion is trendy. Fashion can be noisy, but style is just being laid back, calm. Having that element of calm, and like, do you understand? Observing, knowing that, like, yeah, things evolve, things change. Like the way I'm even dressed here today, not the way I was dressed 5 years ago, not the way I was dressed a year ago, 3 years ago. Like, evolve.
Interesting. Ladies and gentlemen,
So,
I have
yeah.
with me fashionista, fashion consultant, image and style director Joseph Usiagu in the house, helping us understand nudity in fashion, if it's trendy or indecent. But he has carried us to another level now. He took us really up there. No, I hope it's not where we don't know. Anyways, let's take callers. We'll go find out whether you don't carry us to go where we don't know.
I beg you, let's find out.
Hello. Yeah, hi. All right, lost that call. The number to call is 0705-993-7937 or 0705-993-6937. If you have thoughts, questions, and if you do agree or do not agree with what our fashion consultant is saying in the house, please do well to call back and share your thoughts. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Good evening.
Good evening. Thanks for calling.
Is it because of the 10K that the line is engaged?
I don't know. What do you mean? What do you mean, Abubakar? My line is always engaged, my dear. Don't do that. Don't. No. You don't do that. Take that back. This line is always engaged. You cannot say it is super engaged now. You know.
It's just a play. Cool down.
Good. Very good. All right. Good to have you, Abubakar.
I just be hammer you with play. Don't start.
I'm okay. Thanks for calling.
You know who is calling?
Of course, I know now, Mr. Abubakar.
No, Deborah Abubakar.
Okay. I sure want to carry me to go where I don't know, Abby.
You can't carry me to anywhere where I don't know. It's not possible. Well done, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, you see, generally, for one to be responsible, you have to dress responsibly. And what is happening in the society is this. Maybe because of love, if you want to marry you have to be very careful. You look at the woman very well. The way that woman dresses is the way your children are going to dress. Or the way that man dresses is the way the children are going to dress.
Okay.
So that is just it. Most of this problem comes from the parents, from the home. You understand? So because you leave your house to the society. So that is it. So it is better you look for somebody that is responsible to live your life with. That is the only way.
So if you don't dress well now, you are irresponsible. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you said?
If someone doesn't dress well now, they are irresponsible. Irresponsible, is that what you're saying?
Of course now. It's part of it.
So the people that dress well and are not, that are in quote responsible, I don't know some of them that do the worst things in this world.
Kidnappers.
What are the worst things that
yes, now some people that cover up. Hey, Imeri Amaka, Abdullahi and Abubakar.
If you cover up, listen to me, don't cut my call. Listen to me, even whatever evil that you are doing, as you dress out well as a human being, you dress from head to toe, not part of your body is out. You don't entice anybody to show any part of your body. Already you are responsible. Not for your own character, for someone that knows you. You understand? This wickedness we are talking about started from the time of Adam.
Wow, Abubakar quoting the Bible.
It's
the irony for me.
So don't look at that somebody is wicked. That is why maybe if you dress well or you don't dress, no, that has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
If you are good, you are good. If you are bad, you are bad.
Interesting.
We are not talking of character here.
Okay, we're talking about dressing and fashion. Okay, cool. Alrighty, thank you. Thank you, Abubakar. I appreciate your thoughts. Alrighty, back to you, Joseph. What are your thoughts on what Abubakar just said?
Are you sure you want to know?
I want to know your honest thought because we have more calls so that we can move on to the next call immediately.
Okay. I don't know, man. Like what you said is actually I don't agree with it.
What don't you agree with?
The part about being responsible,
Yes.
like how you dress, being responsible. I
Uh,
feel responsibility on its own is a tax on its own. Like you
Okay.
need to know. As
So
an
you feel like when
individual.
people dress and they look a certain way, you shouldn't judge them by what they look like.
I do know some tech CEOs that will go to their office having employed people looking the ones that look decent, wearing suit and tie, and their nigga is pulling up with, sorry to use the N word,
Thank you.
and he's pulling up with like in sweats and just come out for a business meeting. How does that feel? Does he look decent to work?
Okay.
Does he look decent?
That's a nice comeback.
Does he-
Let's take another caller. Hello.
Yeah, Deborah, Joseph calling back.
Okay, thanks for calling back, Joe.
Oh,
Yeah,
his name is Joseph.
good evening. My name is Joseph.
Okay. Joseph, namesake. You agree to yourself. You agree to yourself.
See, Joseph,
How
this
are you
Joseph
doing?
is
How are you
good.
doing, my brother?
Oh, I'm amazing. Just here with Deborah.
Yeah, good to hear your voice. So,
Yeah.
I want to pick in one thing that the last one I made.
Okay.
Sometimes it's good to dress differently, fine. But there are sometimes those people that dress outwardly, they are very good in their mind. Though. Those people that dress very well, they are the one that is working sometimes. What I want to say is that I remember my wife's friend. She's from Benin. She married Alaji. So, and the Alaji said to be covering her body. You know, these Muslims, those called Muslims. But the lady told the Alaji that he cannot cover her body, that she will be dressing anyhow. She will be dressing differently anyhow. And the Alaji said, do you know that this Alaji, what I'm telling you, she's from Benin. She normally wears jeans and stuff. But what I'm trying to say that she's very different. Forget that she didn't cover herself when people see him in a Muslim way, when they come to their house. Are you with me? So I can still talk about that again. Another thing, what this guy said in the beginning also, that if you are dressing, sometimes not our parents, sometimes it's the individual person. Yes, it's true. But when our parents, we need to do our best. When we do our best, see them to the level we suppose, then it not depends on their self to not change their self or not. As we have said before that when you are in the school, you cut your skirt to mini skirt when you see other people on your jeans. So it depends on the individual sometimes. But when our parents need to give a good parenting to lead you to one extent that if you are matured enough, you will know what is good or what is right. I think that's my own
Interesting,
point of view.
Joseph. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. I appreciate. Okay, interesting thoughts there. Joe, do you agree with your namesake or not?
Oh, he kind of like helped me explain what I meant. So I feel like I agree with him, and yeah.
Why is the pressure so much on women? Actually, usually why?
Yeah.
Nudity, women. Even men.
Yeah.
Men wear bob
but
shorts these days.
Yeah, men wear crop top too. But now, you know when you started earlier, when you talked about, is it designers are to blame? All the designers. A
Who should
designer
we
is an
blame?
individual expressing his own art. Okay, I'm not person that I feel like wearing crop top because of it's
But the
busy for
designers
me.
get models, and the models have to wear those naked things,
No.
and they have no option because they have to make it a job.
Which one is they have no option? Fashion is an industry. Don't say fashion is an industry of buying, selling, marketing, sales. That's why I started earlier that Nudity
So
came from.
should we blame the demand now for nudity?
I would say it's demand for nudity and they call it art. Not the fashion designers, not the because
What about
people are eating
influencers,
and that's the
celebrities,
influencer. That's
music
part
videos?
of marketing. That's part of marketing. You know when I started earlier that you started nudity just in fashion just played in from marketing. The whole sex appeal. I want to look nice and admirable. I want to look nice and wanted. Do you understand?
Yes.
And you're saying of sex sells.
So let's say
So-
I'm good at heart now, and
Okay.
I'm a lady. I want to get married, for example.
Okay.
I'm just using married as an example. I'm good, a good
Okay,
person at heart.
okay.
But when I dress like a bad bitch. Oh, sorry to use the B word. A bad bee. I dress like a bad bee.
Okay.
When people look at me, they see me like a bad bee. They don't really see my inner beauty and inner sweet spot. What would you suggest?
I feel like for me, right, for me to see your good spot is your actions. I don't need to
So
see.
for you don't see the physical.
No,
You don't
it's your
even care.
actions now that matters. For real. I know if you're a Josie person. Like that's it. Like it's not about like
but
where
the society
Gucci
judge you by what you
and
look
society
like.
now, society doesn't know the truth now. Why are you stressing?
The society is majority, not everybody like you. The society is majority of the people.
That's why I'm just me. You understand? Like it's not a thing of like I'm trying to be opinionated and be like, oh, you must believe me. No. But I know that one thing that is true here is true over because like maybe you sleep and wake up. When you don't sleep and wake up, that's death. Do you understand? And that's also the bare truth.
So should we dress for ourselves or should we dress for the society?
You should dress for yourself, for sure.
Even if you're
You
dressing
should
for
dress
yourself, puts you
when
in.
you dress for yourself, you try to know who you are, basically. Because I have some clients that will be like, oh, they are entering into this new job phase. Oh, that this is how they feel. These are because of everyone is just being labeled as statistics, basically. Like I'm keeping my hair, I'm just a statistics. Well, it's when I now prove that like, okay, me keeping my hair, this is what I was doing when I was keeping my hair. That record, my actual show. Then I'll be like, oh, okay, this guy was keeping his hair. That's when you say, this guy had a good heart. Do you understand? So it's your actions are only that just sells your
Would you say most men are against, in quote, nudity for women because they don't want other men made them chuka inside their girlfriend or wife matter?
I just feel like men.
Well, I say men like that nudity, but they pretend say they don't like them.
It's made for them, just like their own dominance. Like this. So
do you feel that way too?
Me, like I said earlier, I'm an artist in fashion. So like, I can't give you a good answer apart from something that is indecent.
What about you as your own entity without being a fashion consultant?
Fashion saves me now. Why would I betray it? But at the same time, but me being me, that's my own spirit, my own actions. Yeah, like I said earlier, that's when it came into fashion. But it's not like I'm not nude, so I'm me. But like I'm still breaking the fashion rule that like okay, yeah, it's not common. Like you don't see men wearing pink up and down look this good. Do you understand?
Yes. So what would you say finally that the body is the body made to be concealed or revealed?
The body will always still be revealed. When you're sick, someone will see it.
When you are giving birth,
someone will see it. So like, I think naked you kill, naked
they carry us, they go where we don't know. Hey God, I don't bring guests today.
So yeah, man.
Let's take one more call before we wrap up the show. Hello. All right, the number to call. I want to take one last caller. Let's see who the lucky caller is. 0705 993 6937 or 0705 993 7937. Okay, now let's see your client to call. Hello. Yeah,
Hello,
hi.
Zola, let me just tell you something. Which version of the thing that you are talking? Anybody can dress the way you like. Let me tell you something. Like you want to go and buy something in the kitchen. They say standboard, mama kitchen or something like that. Is it the standboard that will give you the food that you want to? We just show you the direction. We just pick the one that you want. It's the way of life, the way you want to live your own life. That's the thing. Leave it.
So are you okay with your daughter or your wife dressing any way they want to in their skin piece without having a problem with it?
Let me tell you something. If you want to,
I want honest conversations here, Olawale.
That's the thing now.
What's your answer? Are you okay with your wife wearing skin piece or your daughter wearing skin piece or your guy, your son wearing bomb shorts outside?
You like it, let you
wear. You say waiting.
Let me tell you something.
Talk am, I no hear you now. Talk am here, we can hear.
Hello?
You know they talk am with your full chest too. Talk and make I hear. You say waiting.
Something that is true that you want to like. You can
if they like it, they should wear it. You will not bring out koboko and say get back inside the house. Or you will say your wife, you not give her allowance for the month because she's not dressing the way you want her to dress.
I don't hear you.
Your voice don't reduce now.
Let me tell you something. Somebody, pastor wife does even the pastor wife is tying you to heaven, or the clothes that you are starving, or your righteousness or something like that. Let's forget about that thing. Your pastor just like you need a pastor that is carrying you to heaven, not the both of us. Let's just forget about all these things.
These men are double standards. Anyways, thank you so much, Olawale, for sharing. Now them go say dress anyhow you want. Now them go see change them for you when dressing anyhow is close to home.
Yes,
you know they're okay with it when
you're not in their dominance.
They say express yourself, but if you are their sister and they have this thing, they will have a problem with it. This has been Deep Waters with Deborah Waters, and I've had with me in the studio fashion consultant, in the studio, Joseph Usiagu. And yes, Joseph, apart from, thank you for sharing your thoughts on today's topic. I know you have an ongoing, you came into Lagos because you have an ongoing, event.
Like
what's that all about?
exhibition.
And how can people can be a part of it?
It's basically Stitches and Stitches.
Okay.
It's we're giving people the retail experience at 41 Locks in Lagos. 41 Locks Lagos. They have
That's
it in
the
Abuja.
location,
That's
right?
the location. 41 Locks is a retail store.
Okay.
Amazing products, amazing smell, amazing for any man or woman. So they give us the opportunity to like bring 2 brands from Abuja. So there's Sushi, the eyewear that I'm wearing.
Okay.
Yeah, then Animals, the streetwear brand. So they've been like 5 years in business, but I'm like, let them come and tell their story in Lagos. And yeah, so we created the event. I and my partner created the event created by Jay.
So what do they do? They sell clothes there?
So yeah, sell clothes, exhibition.
Something like you're wearing?
Yeah, for sure.
Some Nudity clothes there, are they there too?
Just sell like amazing great clothes. Not something just something that make you express yourself.
It doesn't matter whether it's Nudity or
Yeah, it's more of like so I don't know. So it's just more of like to find your style, basically, because that's what we're about, and that's what. Like,
is it affordable? What's the price range? Would you love to share, or would you like them to follow you and discover that themselves?
Oh, they can. Like, by now, anything they're looking for, like, that is what the price is. It will be there.
Interesting.
And also, we also have like I'm also doing like style consultation and bespoke measurement and tailoring. So,
and people who are looking for somebody to brand them
their
up
wardrobe
and style them.
exactly.
How they're not expensive? With all this
And what
package,
the price?
and what's the price?
That's what I just know.
That's the English.
And what the price?
Yeah. Thank you so much, Joseph Usiagu. Should I say, is you CEO now or founder?
I think I'd rather go with CEO.
Okay, CEO, just you.
Yeah,
and
but I'm still the founder, so basically,
okay, perfect. So you guys do well to, you can attend the event at 4 Locks, right, in Lekki, and you can be a part, do some shopping experience, fashion consultation, fashion style development, and all that from Joseph himself. Thank you so much, Joseph, for sharing. It has been a very artistic episode, on the show. And to all my listeners and viewers, I appreciate you for calling. Olawale, Akere, Joseph, Abubakar. So we have 10K to actually give away. So I don't know how do you think we should do amongst 4 people who have called in?
Okay, so what is
just pick a name. Just pick one. Either I pick 1 or 2 people. I don't know how it's Olawale, Akere, Joseph, and Abubakar.
So Joseph, if I pick you, would you split it?
You're being biased now because
no, that one now is inside street now.
Oh yeah, you have to do fast now before the yank us off.
Okay, so but like, did you need to answer a question or something? So
no.
Make thank you.
Okay.
So thank you now. You're making thank you now. Just pick and choose.
Yeah. So should we share it amongst them then?
I can share it amongst them.
Okay, maybe we have to have a special question.
Yeah, a special question, or maybe they will just split it. I mean, the four of them split it.
Okay.
Or like you get airtime. I don't know. So everyone will win.
Okay, perfect. And thank you for the new addition to the topic. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for listening. Please do want to follow at @deepwaters_podcast. For those of you who called in, if you know you want to tap into this money, they say we should share for you people. Please do want to follow us on Instagram. My name is Deborah Waters, and I'll be live again on Wednesday at 5 p.m. for another amazing show for you. Stay tuned. This is Reading 93.7 FM. Don't go anywhere.